What is up, everybody? Hope you're all having a great day. Welcome to the stream. We have a very special stream for you today. We're playing Risk of Rain 2 for once. Wow. But this isn't just any Risk of Rain 2. This is the, I want to say new update, but this has been out for a little bit. We're playing some Risk of Rain early not even 1.0, like early access version 1. You can look at the little icons here for Commando. This is a super primitive version of the game. I'm excited to play it. We might go through a couple of these today. I'm not sure. I have a bunch downloaded through the down patching tool. But yeah, I don't know. Who should I play? So a couple interesting things I noticed. So Artie has a few little quirks. So first of all, she does not have the jetpack cover, and the nanobomb just goes straight. There's no arc on it whatsoever. Very interesting. Merc, oh my god. This guy went through a lot of changes. So couple things. I don't think he has iframes in this version, and expose is a long way away from being a thing. I don't think we got that till Mithrix came out. So yeah, I think Commando should be relatively the same. I noticed some of these icons are different. Some of these look like they're from the first game, like this blink. That's gotta be from the first game, I'm thinking. Multi, you can't change any of your skills yet, so it's just gonna be nail gun, I think rebar puncher. I don't even see rebar puncher anywhere, actually. Oh yeah, it's down here. Okay. And then engineer, who is, as far as I can tell, largely the same, except you have 10 pressure mines. I don't know. Who do you guys think we should start with? I'll leave it to chat. Hello, started watching your videos like 2 days ago, and I'm a big fan. Was watching the Mayo videos, got Risk of Rain like 3 weeks ago, and I love it. Much love. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Much love. Obviously, Eclipse is not a thing, so the highest difficulty I can play today is Monsoon. I don't know. I don't know who I'm feeling. Merc should have a lot more health regen, though, right? I remember there's a patch that nerfed his health regen for no reason. See some Mandos. Artificer, NG, definitely Mander. I've seen the most Mander so far. Okay. The only reason I hesitate to play Commando is because I think he's probably largely the same, but we'll see. We'll see how he is. We're gonna go through a couple different versions today, I think. Oh, listen to that. Let's do his M1. Very different. Do they all sound different? Okay, that sounds normal. That sounds normal. That sounds normal too. So it's just the M1. That's okay. We can play, we're playing a couple different versions today, so we can play some other survivors later on. I want to go through a couple of the early access versions. So we have this. I think we have the Scorched Acres update, Skills 2.0, Hidden Realms, and then Artifacts 2.0. So I don't know if we'll get through all of those today. I might have to break it up into a couple. And then I think, also want to play 1.0 and Anniversary at some point. I don't know if I'll do Survivors of the Void. Pretty recent, honestly. Played that for like 2.5 years, so not super eager to jump back into that version. But definitely some of these early access versions. They were before my time. I didn't start playing until... It was early access. I think it was the last one. I think it was Artifacts 2.0 when I started playing. So a lot of this is new to me. We're going to be playing with the old OP sticky bombs. See, you can see the UI is a little bit different up here. The GUI is shaking on sprint. Does the whole screen shake? Wait, what's shaking? What am I looking at, host? The whole UI is a little bit different, I'm noticing. You can also notice the font. I think it's slightly different. But largely it is, like, this is classic Roost. Oh, you know what? We're going to have to deal with old Roost loot. Up until Survivors of the Void, this map had a lot less loot. So that sucks. I don't know if I'm going to do a Mountain Shrine. I'm also not sure how powerful full looting is going to be in this version. Because I know back in the day, rushing was definitely the the preferred strategy, and the game literally tells you to go fast. I don't know. I'm not sure how recent of a meta full looting actually is. Oh, the old rusted key. Okay, so this one was actually changed. This was a rework. You can see the icon's a little bit different. So I believe this works very similarly to the shipping request form. Oh, I'm getting scammed. Oh, look at this healing drone. Ugh. Everything looks so... I don't know, just alpha, I guess. Most white items are so bad on release. Except for stickies, apparently. I don't know. I think most of them are largely the same. I know there's a few that underwork reworks. Look at this golem. He is very blocky. Wow. Part of it, I think, might be the lighting. But yeah, I feel like they definitely updated this model at some point. Marion's beetles all look the same. I don't have any items. I'm gonna go up here. Hopefully I can find something. But, yeah. I think this is the font from the first game. It also sucks not having any alternate skills. That's gonna be a thing for the next update as well. We didn't get that for a couple. Alright, here we go. Large chest. It's gonna be good. Oh, pinging it doesn't tell you how much it costs yet. Okay, harvester scythe. Not great. Oh, goodness. Let's do this. Oh, yeah, and I should mention, too, I'm working on a video talking about the history of Risk of Rain 2, and I go through all of the updates. So one of the purposes of the stream is just to collect footage for that. Oh, goodness. Okay, our healing drone still OP. Very much so. I'm in Monsoon. Even better. Wow, there's really nothing. I found 2 chests. Okay, we got one back there. But, my goodness. Oh, we got the old commando trimp. That feels... I don't know if that feels stronger. But you can trimp with the roll a little bit. Okay. I don't know if I can get through this, honestly, with 3 items. None of them being very helpful. Whale, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, this is the updated quail texture. So this is something I've noticed just throughout every version of the game. If you go in to the unlock challenge for wax quail, it's a different model. It doesn't have this little thing on its head. It's so bizarre, and I feel like that must have been something from like pre-release, I guess, and it just didn't no one ever caught it. It's still in the most recent version of the game. If you look at the challenge specifically for wax quail, it's a different texture. Which version are we on right now? This is the very first one. Early access 1.0. I think for some of the other versions, I did download like the latest patch of that version, but for this one, I figured we'd just play the very first one, bugs and all. Oh, great. We got a horde of many. My stun not working. This may be a... Ugh. This is gonna be rough. There was just no loot here. Like, I don't know what to say. Oh, yikes. Stage 1 Greater Wisp event? How often does that happen? That has got to be something different about this version. I feel like I never see Horde of Many on Roost. Also, my fire rate feels really slow. I don't know if that's like a Seekers of the Storm thing, because I feel like it's just base fire rate feels faster with Seekers. But I'm shooting so slowly. Oh, goodness. I just cannot kill anything. Maybe I should be going faster. The current meta is maybe not the best here. I think I just got kind of dicked over on items, to be honest, though. We'll do our best. Grab that. These healing drones are carrying right now. Okay. Were boss items even a thing at this point? I think there were a few. We can look at the logbook after this. It might be a little bit weird because I'm playing on a current profile. That's why I have everything unlocked, but the thing is, it like screws up the profile. So, like, things in the next version might be locked, I think. Oh, goodness. Wow, you can really take a lot of hits in Monsoon, I'm realizing. Like, I'm chilling right now. We're getting through it. This quail is putting in work. Ugh, okay, we're full coping now. We got full charge on the teleporter. Just gotta take you out. Ugh, alright. Nice, another quail, sure. Ugh. I have Drizzle Helper on me. What is that? Yeah, when Commando got reworked on Anniversary Update, his rate of fire increased like 33% and 10% damage buff. Oh, damn. I didn't even realize that. Okay. I'm glad I didn't hit the mountain shrine there. Maybe it would have been easier if I hit the mountain shrine. I don't know. But I guess I'm leaving. Yikes. What a stage. Hopefully I get something better. There's only, I think, 6 maps in this version. There's only one stage 3 and only one stage 4. And we don't have stage 5 yet. Okay, Abandoned Aqueduct. Okay, so pot rolling is probably a thing. Let's see. What is that? Wax quail printing. Wow, the loot pool is so low. I have 2 quails. I'm finding a quail printer. I think there's only like 75 items in this version, which is actually still a decent amount, but it is less than half of what we have today. Ugh. How many Greater Wisp am I gonna have to fight? Please. I feel so weak. I just need to find a sticky printer. And we'll be good. Wow, this fire rate is actually awful. Pot rolling in early access? I think so. Okay, we got the God pot. Good. Still better than pot rolling now, I would say. No, 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 no. I want you to get away. I'll grab more crit. I don't know if Scythe gives crit in this version. I assume it does, but I'm unsure. I feel like I'm playing a weird, bizarro version of the game I know and love. We'll grab that, sure. Healing drones have always been strong, though, from what it looks like. Always been underrated. Yeah, not having the shotgun just hurts my soul, honestly. Where is all of the loot in this run? There's just nothing, man. Missile drone. Okay. I didn't know drones could spawn on... Wait. Have drones always been able to spawn on this map? Wait, Host would know the answer to that one. I thought drones couldn't spawn here. Maybe it's just healing drones? Well, I could have sworn... Am I crazy? I might be crazy. I get Giga base regen, that's true. Maybe that's what I'm confusing. And I also have I have the Scythe now, which I'm getting a lot of value from. I feel like you don't see drones here, typically. Okay, we'll go for a lunar, sure. Why not? Meteorite, okay. I don't think cleansing pools are a thing yet, so... If we... at least this is an equipment, so I can get rid of it. But a regular lunar item, I don't think there'd be a way to get rid of it. I'm hesitant to use this though, because I don't want it to destroy pots. It's probably a bad idea, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna catch myself before I do that. I think the keys were super hard to find in this version because they didn't have the little outline yet. So I don't know if I'll be able to find it. We'll see. I've been looking. I feel like I've been most places. Bans also worked a little bit differently, I believe. They were a proc chance, not a cooldown. Oh, here we go. Perfect timing. But they were still pretty strong from what I remember. Maybe even stronger. Because actually I can probably proc them with Commando. Which would be better than a Seeker's run at this point. Okay, yeah. We got some damage now. Not bad. Not great yet, but we're surviving. I want to go a little bit faster. Because I do think there's some merit to going fast right now. I'm going to try to pot roll, though. See if I can. Yeah, look at this base regen. My goodness. Okay. More bands? Sure. Oh, I'm going to be leaving here with all the bands. That's nice, though. I think that's some AoE. Ugh. It is just a proc chance, I think, right? And then they proc at the same time? I'm not sure. I don't even know if I should grab them now, honestly. You just randomly got both bands. What are the odds? Actually pretty high. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. It might take me a while to clear these guys out, though. I don't have any AoE. I think gas is a thing in this version. I know will-o-wisps are. We'll have to try to find some kind of AoE. See what we can get. And then I don't know what the goal is here. I don't know if I want to go long enough to obliterate. I would loop after stage 4. So I might just end there. I'm not sure. I kind of want to get through a couple different versions today. I don't want to spend too much time on this one. But we gotta at least pot roll in the 1.0 version. Ugh. Please. I feel like the lighting is just slightly different on all of the enemies. I don't know, maybe that's my graphic settings? Nah, they're pretty high. I don't know. Okay. Can we chill now? Okay. Yeah, this is the pot rolling I know and love. I do a flip? Come on. Alright. I haven't done this in a while. I'm very out of practice. It's okay, we got the easiest spot. Come on, dude. Nice. And then I think the other one was over there. I miss pot rolling the most. I know, they should bring it back. They neutered it in Seekers. Like, it has not been the same since. And supposedly they made it easier, but I feel like they made it harder. Because actually physically getting it onto the button, like if you are against any increase in elevation whatsoever, it just doesn't work. You need to have like a perfect ramp now. And the buttons themselves, sometimes you just cannot get them on, even if the pot is right there. Okay. Whoa, these guys have it. What? Look at their health bar. It's so huge. Wow, these guys were definitely nerfed at some point. This is not normal. What the hell? Why do they have so much health? Their health bar is like double a regular enemy. They're such pushovers today. You never die to these. Holy shit. Holy. No way. We gotta chill. Let's do that. Am I gonna kill myself with that? Probably. Ugh, it's hard to see him. Oh no. No, 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 no. I'm leaving. Where's my drone? I'm gonna try to get some healing off you. They scale with ambient level? Oh no. But they also, like, their health bar should not be that long. One of them's almost dead. Oh yeah, and I think we could actually do the glitch where you can clip in here and actually fight them without doing bans. Because that was a thing for a while until they patched it. So we might do that in future runs. Maybe if I play like Merc or Huntress. They don't come very far out, I'm noticing. Normally they push up further. Oh, here we go. Maybe I'm just stun locking them. Okay, nice. Yikes, dude. Should be good, though. I don't know if it increases proc chance as well, or just damage. Oh, they can proc their own bans? Oh, that's right, because they have the item. That's why they were doing so much damage. Ah, I see. That makes sense. What is that orb? That's the meteorite. Okay. A little bit better than the last stage. Find the box. I don't know where it is. I don't want to look for it. I feel like it's one of those things where if I find it, I find it. I don't think it's really worth to scout. It doesn't have the highlight, which makes it really hard to see in this version. Oh, I'm leaving 20 minutes. Oh, I'm screwed, dude. Oh, no. I usually have 2 equipments at the end whenever I leave a stage. It thinks I'm multi. Okay. How strong am I now? How good are my bands? Decent, decent. I feel like the stun isn't worth shit. Like, I feel like half the time I use it, they just don't care. It's okay. Got a Shrine of Order down there. That's been in the game. We could try to get 1,000,000 bans and crit. Did bans proc on Twisted Scavs ever work as intended? I'm not sure. I do know that the Twisted Scavs are not in this version, though. I don't think that was a thing until Hidden Realms. I have this stuff fresh in my mind because I've been researching it for my video. So I have a general sense of what was added when. What is next to Scythe? Oh, the key? That is the old rusted key. And it worked kind of like how the shipping request form does now, where you wouldn't lose it. It would just spawn a chest like every stage, and then getting more would increase the rarity. It was pretty much exactly the same as shipping request form, except it's just 1 item instead of 2. Gotta love the old models, though. It'd be fun to do a video going through, like, every rework. Not just the Seekers ones, because there's a couple. Like, the bands are another example. Bison Steak, I think, was reworked. I know Goat Hoof had an updated model, but I don't think it was ever reworked. What other ones were reworked? Sticky Bomb. You haven't come across any yet, unfortunately. I think I want to in this run because I think that was changed in the next update. The old sticky bombs were very short-lived. Chances are high that I'll find a printer, though. Okay. Couple chests down here. I feel like the amount of chests I'm finding is a lot lower. Yeah, this is the old goat hoof model. A lot less furry. Oh. I like the speed, but we're gonna go with the sticky because we have to, right? More quails. I'm getting too many. And the scrappers aren't a thing yet. Scrappers are a long time from becoming a thing. I don't think they were even a thing in early access. I think that was 1.0 they were added. Oh, here we go. Here's our lockbox. It's so tiny. Wow. You get another sticky bomb, and look, we still have it. Beautiful. Now, the reason sticky bombs were so great is actually, I think they were a little bit overhyped, honestly, but every time you would stack them, it would increase proc chance and damage. So it's kind of like how shurikens are now, a little bit. Or I guess will-o-wisp is another one that kind of works that way, where the more stacks you have, the better it is. But the thing about the old ones is it was additive damage. So like if you had an ATG proc into a sticky, I think it would do the same amount if you had your M1 do it. I'm not sure. I know that the rework is total damage though, and they tend to scale better with proc chains. Scrappers plus printers add so much to the game, it elevates it. Yeah, printers are a thing, just not scrappers. Which is like, how could you ever, like, in hindsight, it's so, how could you not have scrappers? It's such a no-brainer, but that first game didn't have them either. Surprisingly. And that's one of the things about returns that I struggle with. It's just no scrapper. I feel like it gives you just so much control over your build. They're so important for just player agency in general. Okay. We got the Dan fan. Okay. I might... Yeah, I'm taking a lot of time here. I might just try to do teleporter. I don't have any AoE, but that's okay. Where was teleporter, wasn't it? Back here. Am I crazy? Shit. Wish returns had printers. Did it not have printers? I thought it did. Maybe I'm thinking of the drone printers. Oh, there it is. I just walked past it. I'm probably thinking of the drone printers. Because those were a thing, which I actually loved. I wish they would have brought those into Risk of Rain. That would have been cool. Okay. Decent amount of damage. I don't think Shatter Spleen is a thing yet, unfortunately. It would make this build right now, though. Okay. Decent amount of damage. Not crazy or anything, but serviceable. I need AoE is what I need. Oh, no. Ah, there we go. Rest in peace. Alright, well, I think that's a good place to call 1.0. We're going to move on to the next version, though. So give me a second to boot that up. Should only take a sec. We're moving on to the Scorched Acres update. We'll play a different survivor for this. Okay. Here we go. Scorched Acres. First of all, absolutely adore this title screen. I wish they would do more stuff like this. This is one thing I noticed in the early access versions is they would play around with the title screen a lot more. We have this beautiful, like Scorched Acres background. Play Rex. Okay, we could try Rex. Is he? How different is he? I want to play survivors that work differently. So like, Artie, Merc, I think work a little bit differently. Multi certainly works differently. Still don't have skills yet. Who should we play? Put your vote in the chat. Who do you want to see me play? I feel like there's a few interesting ways we could go here. I think Merc would be interesting just because... I mean, we have a couple updates, I think, to play Merc. But, like, this early version, I think might be interesting, yeah. And I'm seeing a couple Mercs. Let's try that. Oh, God, we're on Roost again. Okay, maybe we'll get 3 chests this time. I can only hope. Okay, it's immediately better. Okay, so I heard something was up with the regen. I don't think this is like the initial patch of this update. Oh wow, look at that. Holy shit. That is a lot of regen. My goodness. Oh, I have to disable the music every time I launch. Nice. Okay. Nice. One thing you'll notice, we got a green med kit in the early access footage. So not actually in the game. I think it was removed by this point. It used to be red, and I think it was in the first game. And the reason why is it was actually a violation of the Geneva Convention. So they had to change it. I guess using the Red Cross for anything other than for military aid purposes is highly illegal. So, good thing we're not breaking the Geneva Convention tonight. Oh, look at this old red whip texture. Ooh. That's gross. Seems like it works the same, though. It's like 80% of the size of the medkit, too. A little bit smaller. Definitely prefer the new texture. Also, look at that dash. I think what's happening there is you'll notice my crosshair. It's like a little upside down V when I'm sprinting, right? When I dash, it turns it back into a circle. So I think I'm not getting the sprint speed when I dash, which is definitely different now. Looks like a Portuguese sausage. Oh, well, I wouldn't know anything about that. No, sir. Oh, man, I'm hungry. Dude, hunger is such a fucking scam, if you really think about it. Like, your body just never shuts the fuck up. Like, put food in me. Every single time. I put food in you every single fucking day for 89 years. You can't just chill out for like a week? My god. It's such a scam. And don't even get me started on my penis. Holy fuck. Just getting scammed left and right. Always nagging me. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I'm at my wit's end. Hunger is like the OG subscription scam. It really is. And you die if you don't eat. Like, what the fuck is that? Just chill. Just chill. Ooh. Yeah, so exposed isn't a thing yet. So I'm going to be doing a lot less damage. This is also not my preferred kit for Merc, but it's the only one we got. Is Merc good here in the old version? No. I think he's probably the worst survivor. I didn't even make it to the wisps there. Wow. Your sprint speed is a lot lower. I don't think you have proper iframes. You might in this version. In the last version, I don't think you did. I think it was like armor or something. But, ugh. Yeah, until Merc gets exposed, I feel like he's just an awful survivor. Like, that really makes that character, along with the alternate skills. Default Merc is not my preferred way of playing. Cabbage might have something to say about that, but I don't care. Would you still be hungry if this video got 30 likes? If we got 30 likes, I would be so fucking hungry, dude. You don't even know. Now 50? 50 might satiate me for the time being. Okay. Ugh. Can I do the attack cancel? I think you still can. Okay. Oh, we got a Neural, our first yellow. Beautiful. Okay, this is immediately going better than the commando run, though. Part of that is there's just loot here. Going a little bit faster, too. Any chance you'll play EA multi? From what I remember, there was a time where Nailed Gun should have been a 1.0 proc coefficient. Ooh, okay. We might check that out. Oh, look at these. Oh my goodness. Look at these lunar coins. These lunar donuts. It's more like a lunar jelly donut. Wow. Okay. It's not even icons up here either. It's just like a little money symbol. Okay. Anything down here? 4 items. That's probably the best I can hope for from this stage. Oh, we got a lunar. Let's check that out. I'm so used to ignoring them. I'll make an exception for lunars today, though. What do we got? Ooh, gesture. Okay. Looks more like the red whip should, honestly. I just cannot get over this red whip texture. That must have been a placeholder. Like, they never intended to keep that, I feel like. Oh, also, sometimes I think buttons would spawn on top of each other and it would just instantly open the gate sometimes. Oh, speaking of, I think we can just clip through right now. Let's, let's see. I think we can do that. I think we can just totally cheat this. If I can get over there. Oh, I have 2 dashes and neither of them take me anywhere. Look at how short that dash is. That's so bad. Might need more speed to do it. Let's see. What's a good angle? Here, maybe? No. I might need more speed. I know you can clip through here. I know it's possible. If I recall correctly, there was a nerf for multi with tri-tip. I don't think people knew about proc coefficients at the time, but multi was my main and the only character I really liked. Well, I know tri-tips were a lot worse back in the day. Top right. Okay, like up here. We'll try just dashing. Oh, I can see it starting to break a little bit. I'm gonna try to get some speed this stage, and I'll come back. Try one more time. Ah. Maybe up here? I feel like I tried this, though. I just don't have the... Like, if it was current Merc, I bet I could. But the dash is just so weak here. Maybe Huntress could. We need some hooves. Yeah, the current dash definitely would have reached that wisp there. My muscle memory is betraying me. We got easier boops, maybe, though? The boops were more consistent in this version, if I recall correctly. Oh, no. Why is Commando blue? I don't know. I think he's, he got evacuated from the LA fires. Had his home destroyed. Why wouldn't... Oh, there we go. That's a boot. Of course he's blue, man. Why do you think he's on fucking Petrichor 5? He's looking for the new LA. Grandpa, can I get a what? What? Absolutely not. Red Whip is an octagon? It is. Actually, wait. How many sides does an octagon have? Fucking 8, dude? Whatever. That's more like a pentathlon. Triathlon? Is that the word? I don't think that's the word I'm looking for. I think that's when you, like, you run and do burpees or something. Alright. Well, I wasted a lot of time trying to clip there. Looks like there's some stuff back here. I do... Oh yeah, I have a gesture, I forgot. How long was the vase cooldown? What? 50 seconds? With a gesture? It must be long as shit. No way that's 50 seconds with a gesture. That should be half the cooldown, right? Can I use the vase to clip in, maybe? Can I vase through the wall? Okay, an octagon has 8 sides, but how many sides does the low poly Mario 64 model have? Huh? Tell me that. Okay, you should be able to clear this. I think we got a uke. Very nice. Yeah, it's a dodecahedron. I don't know. I'm just saying words at this point. I should probably shut up. Shut the hell up and enjoy the goddamn stream, guys. I don't want you talking about dodecahedrons in my chat. Inappropriate. It's raining in the forests. There's real issues, guys. Okay. Ugh. Okay, got this again. I do have an energy drink now, but I don't think that's really gonna help me. Because again, when I sprint, it doesn't calculate my sprint speed. I don't think. I think I need hooves if I want to increase that. Really not a huge fan of Merc in this version. I think part of it too is I'm used to focused assault, which probably goes 4 times further than this dash, actually. I want to do the clip, because it's an old tech that I want to show off. I remember they called Wooly out in the patch notes back in the day when they patched it. Merc doesn't expose himself in this one. I know, it's sad. It's very unfortunate. Merc didn't get good until he started exposing himself. Don't read too much into that. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. Maybe I can vase through the bars. Dude, that's... Can you imagine breaking out of prison? You just fucking eccentric vase out of the courtyard. Dude, that'd be fucking nuts. Ugh. Come on. Fucking hit the newt altar. Go to the bazaar. Oh, I should have waited. I should have paid attention to that. Is there a different spot, like maybe back here I can clip? I know you could do it. Ugh. Please. Why is this version so stable? Come on. Let me clip. Let me experience the jank. Okay, I'm just gonna... If I sit here, can I aim it through the bars? Ah, no. Okay. I give up. I'm leaving. The resets on the shift? Like that? I need an enemy to do it. I guess I should. Yeah. That'll probably be smart. I don't know, though. I can't do it. Play Huntress next time, maybe, and I can do it. I think Skills 2.0 is next, too, so I can maybe get... I don't know if Triple Blink is a thing yet. I'm hoping. I thought you need a good amount of movement to do that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, though. It's like Ninja. I'm not seeing enough movement. I can't do it. Oh, I missed the fucking... That's fine. It's fine. Left on that top right corner is the spot. Okay. It's whatever. I wanted to make it happen. Holy fuck, look at that regen. That's crazy. If this was Eclipse 8, that would be like having like 6 or 7 cautious slugs maybe. And even then, maybe not enough. That's ridiculous. Okay, we do have a pretty good combo here with a Uke and a Will-O-Wisp. Very classic synergy. Tried and true. That was the problem with the Commando run, is I just didn't have any AoE. I think the ukulele... How strong is it in this one? I think it's still 80%. But yeah, there's a... No wonder this item became a legend. I feel like today, it's kind of outclassed by a lot. Like, I mean, it's still good, don't get me wrong, but you just have so many other options for AoE now. But back then, there really wasn't that much you could do. I guess there still really isn't a lot, now that I think about it. Like, we do have the Noxious Thorn now, but it's always kind of been, like, Gas and Will-O-Wisp, and I guess Shatter Spleen was an addition. But that's such a rare one. Voidsent Flame is a good one, I guess. I definitely don't need the healing here. We'll go random. Okay, good. One thing about these old versions is items can actually get stuck in walls, if I recall correctly. Maybe that was an Artifacts 2.0 thing, but I remember that being a bug where, like, teleport items you just couldn't get to sometimes. They'd spawn in a wall, and it would just be impossible. My single target is not the greatest right now. If you're playing Artificer, you could cook the steak with your M1 for a stat boost. This was where the idea for prayer beads came from. Wow. Did you know? Dude, Dude, when are they going to invite me onto Did You Know Gaming for Risk of Rain 2? I would do such an excellent job. Please. Please reach out to me. Did You Know Gaming? I can do it. And I promise I wouldn't put the fakest bullshit in there either. It would all be real. Did you know Mercenary was actually based off of Hopu Games' favorite band, Leonard Skinner? I don't even know. I don't even know how I made that connection in my head. I mean, that's a real fact. It's totally true. Just read the wiki. Oh yeah. I'm not sure how. I mean, that's probably the best source of information. There's probably still some things there that are incorrect, though. I've been using the wiki to research this video I've been working on. And there's a lot left out, specifically with the old console versions. There's just not a lot of information. Oh, we got Old Bleed. Okay, so Old Bleed actually kind of sucked from what I remember. So I think it was a 15% chance, but getting new stacks of Bleed wouldn't refresh the cooldown. So stacking Bleed was like stacking Needle Tick. Like it had a defined amount of time it would be active for. Is Needle Tick a good comparison? More like, I guess, the Fire from Gas. But yeah, you couldn't stack it, so it wasn't a super viable option. Okay, what do we got? Equipment drones. I think that was a thing with this update. Oh, also a thing with this update. This map. This is new. Okay. Got the old syringe texture too. Very similar. I think they just like added lines to it literally. Oh, look at the cropping on the war banner. At the bottom, it gets cut off weirdly. You don't see it. Wow. Okay. Couple weird things like that. Are there any others that are cropped weird? Not that I'm seeing right now. We got? I'm pinging myself. Okay, open that. I keep pinging things, thinking they're going to tell me how much they are. They're not. Oh yeah, utility chests, or just like category-specific chests were a thing in this update. When will you play Google Stadia Risk of Rain 2? Oh man, I wish I made a video on that. When it was still around. I downloaded it at one point, and then... Oh, look at this. We got the old guillotine. The very old guillotine. We got the white version. So this was, I think, the only update that this was white. I think it was introduced in this update. And, yeah, it was initially white. Very interesting. I think brooches gave a little bit more barrier as well. Those were nerfed at some point. Actually, I don't know, though. Looking at it, seems like the barrier decay might be high. Yeah, the barrier decay is actually insane. Is it? I don't know. Maybe that's normal. The UI is different, and I can't tell if it's playing tricks on me. Seems like I have iframes there, because I feel like I would have gotten frozen. Yeah, this is the oldest guillotine. Truly. It is nice, though. As a white item, I think it's still the same. Is it the same value? It feels so wrong. Oh god, I hate this version of Merc. I hate him so much. I wish my dashes went somewhere. Wish they did anything. Oh yeah, we should check out the logbook before I switch versions. I didn't do that in the last one. You guys need to remind me when we're done here. Okay. Get through this stage. And then we'll probably do the next stage, and then I might switch on to a different one. There we go. It's so loud. My goodness. I'm turning that down. That did nothing. Yeah, I definitely have iframes. By this point. E-Team had bigger value? Really? So it was just crazy here. I think sticky bombs were changed by this point. I'm not sure though. Something going on with the sound. I'm getting some plasma shrimp vibes from that. Oh, here we go. Little D's were a thing. Probably with this update. I imagine grove tenders were added here. Very nice though. Always a great item to have. The grove tender had a tail? Oh, I didn't notice. Maybe I can look at the model in the logbook. Oh wait, no, he's dead? A tail. Does he? I don't see it. But maybe it's under him. Grove tender always had a tail? Has he? Is this a Mandela effect? Am I being gaslit right now? I'd be like, whoa. Loader has arms. It is actually, though, if you look at Loader's arms, it does trip you out. Because you realize her arms are a lot shorter than you thought they were, and she's like holding on to like a mech thing. Once you see it, you can never unsee it. It ruined Loader for me when I found that out. When was Loader at? I think that was... Is that the next update? I think it might be the next one. Okay. Yeah, that's everything. I feel like the loot is a lot scarcer. Am I crazy? Maybe I am. I have a decent amount. Definitely that's the case on Roost, but the other maps I'm not sure. Yeah. Abyssal Depths, the only stage 4. I think this was the case for like until the weird Stadia exclusive map when we got Sundered Groves. Yeah, I wonder how many people actually played the Stadia version, because I remember Sundered Grove came out a month early for Stadia, and I didn't see any content about it until it came out for PC. Which makes me feel like nobody was playing it, which is probably the case because the Stadia did go under. Is this magma worm really fast? No, that's normal. Is it? It's maybe like 20% faster. I'm not sure. I think I'm just like looking for things to be different. Maybe. Seems a little bit quicker though. I remember I thought that when I played the Switch version too. Ugh. My damage is not amazing. Yeah, I gotta watch out for the crabs. It's okay. We gotta try to get the legendary chest, though. That's gonna be our goal here. I don't know how long I'm gonna have to farm for it, though. Found a sticky printer yet? I didn't find it in the last run, and I think... I could be wrong, but I think by this patch, Stickies were already changed. I think that happened in this update. Unfortunately. I really wanted to show off the stickies last run, or in the last update, but it just didn't happen. We'll see. If we find one, we'll go into it a little bit. The newly added Aegis. Oh, was that this update? Huge. Leeching Seed? Oh, we got the old texture for that. Why is it so... What the fuck? It's so dark in here. What is going on with the lighting? Okay, here's TP. Dude, it is pitch black. Is this like a lighting thing? Oh, wait. It keeps reverting my settings. Nope. That's just how it is. Okay. Okay. I think I'm good on medkits game. I can't scrap them. So. This is just what I got. When I first played Risk of Rain 2 Blind, the difficulty meter made me think a critter was going to come and get me if I took too long. Yeah, I mean, the game literally tells you have to play fast or you're fucked. Like, it is so ingrained. But even here, like, I'm full looting, I'm doing decent. Like, even back then, I feel like full looting was the strat. Maybe not in the last version, but I feel like, I'm certainly not abiding by the 5 minutes of stage rule here, and I'm doing okay. I do think rushing generally was stronger back then, though, just because the relative power of the items was weaker. But at the same time, like, I'm starting to get synergies. I'm really not struggling too much here. Yes, there are bosses, but I've been able to handle them. OP stickies, I think, were only a thing on patch. Yeah, and I'm not even sure how OP they were, because I feel like in some ways, current stickies are better. Because they, like, you have to remember, they were additive damage. Like, if you found a printer, they were great, but if you just have, like, one or two in your inventory, I think you'd probably be better off with the current stickies. Also, I'm really benefiting from this gesture right now. I'm getting so much crit. The fuel cell is going to help a lot, too. Ooh, here we go. Afterburner. Nice. A pillar skip. Whoa. Pillars weren't a thing. Which makes this the best version, actually. No pillars, no problem. Before this, the meta was to rush to stage 3 for the free Prion. Yeah, I remember that. That was a big thing. You gotta get the free Prion. Outside of speedruns, that is such a scam now. You still see it occasionally in races, but generally the Prion is a pretty big scam. Okay, how much is the legendary gonna be? Let's see. No, I can't ping it. I'm so used to that. Okay, 45, 36. I need to start doing my attack cancels. Wait, can I? Wait, no, I don't think I can. Oh, you can attack cancel. I was wrong. You think the DLC is worth it now? I would say so. I think it's definitely leagues better than it was on launch. If you wanted, though, like, if you're on the fence, I would understand waiting until all of the reworks come out, because so far it's just the items. False Sun and Survivors are getting reworks, too. So, now if you want to fully know what you're buying, you could wait until that comes out, but I would say it's decent value right now. My biggest issue were the number one, the bugs, and number two, the items. I feel like both of those have been fixed. So that's like 80% of my gripes with the DLC alleviated. But I mean, no, I downpatched to Scorched Acres update because I can't stand the DLC. And then I realized I couldn't stand Survivors of the Void, and then we just went down the rabbit hole like that. What do you think of the False Sun boss fight, and what improvements would you suggest? I don't even know, man. I've only fought that boss a few times. Most of it was on release. I think the laser that insta-kills you should probably not be a thing. Didn't like that very much. I don't know. I think it has more potential than Voidling, though. I think it could be a good fight. I kind of just wish it wasn't a stage 4 boss. Because if you go there, you're skipping stage 4, first of all. So it's not really worth it. If it didn't count as a stage and it was just like a full side thing, it'd be like, okay. But when you go through there, it spits you out on stage 5, and also the timer doesn't count, so you're basically just going from stage 3 to stage 5 time-wise, which I feel like is a little bit weird. I don't know why it doesn't just take you to stage 4, like any other, like, non-stage, like Void Fields or Gilded. Both do that. It arrives too early. Yeah, the thing is, it kind of has to, because of just the way the path of Colossus is. Like, there isn't a new stage 4, and I always thought they should reorder it. Like, I feel like Shattered Abodes as a stage 1 never made sense to me. I feel like it always made more sense as a stage 4, especially considering we had Verdant like 6 months ago, and so we went from 3 stage 1s to 5 with the DLC. Like, I don't know. I feel like we could have used another stage 4. And the tree map is tiny too. Like, I feel like even that makes more sense as like a stage 2. Like, the whole order of it, I feel like, is just jumbled. Do I want that? Maybe? Let's see what the cooldown is like. It might be crazy cooldown on this. Okay, yeah. We definitely want this. What do we got? Ooh, Nuka-Hana, gross. Did you know this actually used to be green? In the old dev footage. I don't think it ever made it into early access green, but on the Hopu Games channel, I think it's one of their oldest uploads. You can see some very early access footage where they're playing with this. Okay. Well, this is going to be really strong. Shattered Abodes is a fraction of the size of Infernal Depths, Undergrowth, and Siren's Call. I don't think so. I think it's about as big as the Grove. It's a giant map. Going from one end of that map to the other takes a long ass time. Do you think Seekers killed Risk of Rain? No, I don't. I think, at least I hope it didn't. I do think it was the 9/11 of the of the Risk of Rain community, though. I would say that. I think launch was like as bad as it could be, but I feel like the response afterward was like as good as it could be, if that makes sense. Like I feel like they've done everything in their power. They've done everything right since launch. So I think it can make a comeback. I don't know. Hard to say. It's such like a relative thing, because usually games don't like just die from a thing like that. Usually it's like a slow bleed out, which might be happening. I don't know. I know that on YouTube views have been down for everybody, so that's not a great sign. But I try to keep track of the Steam charts for the game as well, and it seems like it's fairly consistent, maybe a little bit lower than it should be, but it's still like consistently above 5,000 concurrent players, which is like the peak for Risk of Rain 1 was 5,000 concurrent players, and it's consistently past that, like on a daily basis. Like, it's still a very successful game. It depends on how long Gearbox supports it, I guess. If they decide it's not making them money anymore, they'll probably drop it. But that is definitely not their mindset now. And who the fuck knows if we'll see DLC 3? I hope we do, but I could see it going either way, honestly. I don't know what happens to the IP after the all of the reworks come out. Like, what is the plan going forward? Okay, I think this is a loop here, and this is probably where we'll end this version. We'll see if there's anything interesting on loop. I'll maybe do this last stage. See if there's anything cool. They should add the field doctor from Hostile. True. Yes, the field doctor, my favorite. The old Titanic planes lighting. I kind of miss it. Very nostalgic. This was the map. I think I did the 24 hours on stage 1. I think it might have been the other variant, but like this lighting always reminds me of that. The question is, would we want a third DLC? The game already feels so full with 2 DLCs for me anyway. I don't think I'd want new items, stages, and characters at least. And that's fair. Like, it's a very complete game at this point. I'm always gonna say I want more content, just because it's the nature of what I do. And if there's no more content, I feel like the days for this game are a little bit numbered. So I'm always going to be an advocate of more content, but it's not necessarily the thing that's best for the game. Loot pool saturation is real, sadly. Yeah, it is, but I don't know. A lot of games deal with that. Like, how many fucking items does Binding of Isaac have? Like over 700 or something fucking crazy. I don't know too much about Isaac, though. That's just what I've heard. Man, they could do a Risk of Rain 3, but I don't even know what that would look like. Make it 4D? Go back to 2D? I don't know. $1,000? Holy fuck. Oh yeah, because it got a new update recently, didn't it? Ugh. I'd like to see him add a new game mode. Simulacrum is fun every once in a while, and I think it'd be nice to have something that wasn't just charging TPs. I agree, and I think also you have the problem of like items making the game too easy, and I've seen that a lot. And I agree. I think the game is a lot easier now. I think the way you combat that though, is you don't make the items worse. You add more difficulty options. Add like another eclipse level or something. Make the game more challenging to counteract it. I feel like that's the best way to go, and that makes everyone happy. Everyone has a difficulty that's right for them. The new Isaac update did not add items. I have no idea what I'm talking about then. I haven't played it. Okay, go with this. Okay, I'm probably gonna load up the next one here. Let's look at the logbook real quick though. Love that title screen. Can't get over that. Okay, yeah, so it did break my logbook a little bit. Holy shit. All under construction. Sticky bomb. 5% chance. Detonating for 180% total damage. Yeah, that is the updated sticky. What other ones? We got Aegis here. ATG. That looks the same. A lot of these don't have logbooks yet. Tri-Tit. 50% chance to bleed for 240% base damage. I think this didn't refresh the stack, so it was kind of bad. Everything else should be it's the same though. I'm gonna load up the next version here. We're going into Skills 2.0. This was a huge update. Make Umbral Mythrix E9. That would be cool. Put Nux on the team. Should do it. Okay. Got the next one loaded up. Okay. We got like kind of a... That title screen's a different color once again. I love when they used to do that. It's something I wish they brought back. Missed opportunity with Seekers and Survivors. I'd love an update that overhauls Eclipse, something akin to Terraria Expert Mode, where enemies have more attacks and abilities instead of just fall damage kills you now. Yeah, I think it's very hard to create new difficulties that are both like fun and rewarding. Because like the way Returns did it, I hated, where it was just like, make enemies really tanky. You have a slider that makes you can give them more health. I hate that approach. I like most of the Eclipse levels though. I think like E6 is the only one I don't really like, but like giving them making them faster, giving them less cooldowns, that's a good way of making them more challenging without actually just making them bullet sponges. I hate when games do that. Okay, yes, we have some skills now. Under construction, nice. Wait a minute. Under construction? We never got an alternate for this, did we? We never got a Huntress alt secondary. Excuse me? We got trolled, dude. What happened to that? And the under construction mastery skin. Oh yeah. So everyone in this update got a mastery skin except NG. Gotta love that. Including a loader who is new. Okay, so these are under construction, but that's honestly fine. The alternate skills were never very good. They're okay, but okay. Who do we play? Oh, we got the full multi now. Nice. We never got an alternate for this secondary or transport mode. The fuck? That's crazy. What else did we not see alternates for? Never got an ice wall alternate. Wow. We got scammed. We legit got scammed. Okay. Who do you guys want to see? Let me know. Let me know who'd be interesting. Multi could be interesting. I think Artie probably has the hover now. We got Ion with that. We could try Huntress. Remember music? Oh yeah, that's gonna... True. I'll turn that off every time. And then the graphics. Turn this up. Okay, the more you scream loader, the less I want to pick loader, I'll be honest. Double rebar. It was old rebar though. I don't know. We could try it. Let's see how this goes, I guess. I just want to see if double rebar is a thing. Not really. Yeah. So this old version of rebar, you would have to charge it and then it would shoot. It wouldn't shoot instantly with a cooldown. The cooldown came first. Also, what is happening with my... Ugh, gross. There we go. Okay. People seem to want loader, I guess. Yeah, we'll try loader. Let's see how loader is. No. I'm on roost again. Every single time. Alright. Rex, maybe. There's still time. We have more. I think Acrid is in the next one, though. Actually, is this just loader? I don't want to play it. Yeah, this just looks like regular. This is regular ass loader. I want to play somebody that plays differently than that. Does Rex play any differently? Also, did this master skin always look like this? I feel like it didn't. Yeah, wait, what? Am I crazy, or did they change this master skin at some point? I feel like they changed the colors a little bit. Are Stickies still busted, or were they nerfed? No, that was only for the very first version, I believe. So we're in content update 2 right now, which is the 3rd overall version of the game. This is skills 2.0. It's much more green now. Yeah, I kind of prefer this version, I'll be honest. I like this. Oh, look at the... Oh, the end lag on the M1 is brutal. What is that? Look at how slow the fire rate is. That is disgusting. No. No. Yeah, this was a cool one. I don't know why they changed it. Okay. I have not played Monsoon Rex in a very long time. So, I need to rely more on this shit. I'm not used to it. Oh my god, I need attack speed. This is not gonna work. Holy shit. This is worse than Commando was. No. Alright, I'm ready to get all 4 items and then head out. So we're on Old Reduced, baby. Love it. Okay, there we go. That immediately feels more normal. I think one more syringe, and I'm probably where I was. That'd be a 30% boost. Yeah, that feels a lot better. Okay, nice. I think we don't have the band changes yet. Oh, we got a lunar down here. Let's check this out. I guess. Actually, that's probably horrible on the Survivor, isn't it? Oh no, I don't... Are cleansing pools a thing yet? I think they might be. They might be in this version. Does this have construction golem? It does have the construction golem at the very start. See it on the next one. We got this. Easy. Okay, yeah. I forget that Rex is built like a brick shit house and just destroy anything. Yeah, he's very good in non-Eclipse game modes, I will say. Actually, like, even like anything pre E7, he's pretty good. Oh, they changed the lunar coins, finally. They're proper donuts now. Oh, and we got little icons now. They're not just the placeholders. I guess the money one is still the same. Oh my god, I remember when Survivors of the Void was coming out, they extended the box and they made it look like another one was going to be in there. I think because another one was planned. But then when the update came out, they just made both of these boxes bigger. They didn't change it back, they just made them bigger. Oh my god. They were such trolls too. Man, I didn't play during this era of the game. I wish I did though, because this was definitely the most exciting era, I think. This was, all of these came out in 2019. I think Artifacts came out early 2020. But like, can you imagine getting 5 different content updates in a year? That's crazy. 2023, what the fuck did we had the Meteors update in that entire year. Like, we really didn't get anything from, like, Survivors of the Void until Seekers. Which is, like, 2.5 years. Just nothing. Nice aim, bro. Thank you. I've been practicing. Ah, fuck. I want these. What am I doing? Ugh. I can't get them. I thought there would be a lot less loot here. Wait. Maybe? I don't think so. Unless there's a blood shrine or something. Well, wasn't 2023 the year of hostile worlds? Oh, that's true. Well, it was announced that year. It was more so the year of Risk of Rain Returns. But that's how I would like to think of it. Maybe you think of it as the hostile worlds year. I'm sorry that Gearbox crushed your dreams and they canceled it. Okay. Now, bans would normally be great here, but this is old bans we're talking about. It's a proc chance. It's not guaranteed on a capacitor hit. So, we'll see. Oh, more attack speed or just actual speed? Probably actual speed, as much as I hate this weird proto attack speed Rex. I feel like I need that second syringe to just feel normal. It's fine though. I have some thoughts on Artifacts 2.0. I'll talk about it more when I get there, but I have a love-hate relationship with that update. I think there's some things I love about it, but I feel like the artifact system just sucked. I thought it was better in the first game. Was not a fan. You had to, like, it should have been in the Bazaar. It shouldn't have been a stage 5 thing. Like, the fact that you had to loop 16 times to get all the items, it just got tedious after a certain point. And also, you could just look up the codes. There's really no reason to seek them out. One, in the chat if you looked up the artifact codes. Two, if you did it the right way and you sought them out in game. I'm definitely a 1. I'm definitely a 1er. Like, it's just so... it's just so easy. And then with the devotion update, there was one that you literally had to look up because it wasn't in the game. God, I hated that so much. Like, they're actually punishing you for doing it the right way. Why? They hid one in, I think, one of the trailers for the devotion update. And then they hid one in game. I'm a filthy cheater and I will be punished. Well, no, it's... Listen, if you give... It's just like a human psychology thing. If you give humans that option, they're gonna take the most efficient route. That's just how we're programmed. You can't expect players to, like, intentionally handicap themselves. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess I do kind of do that with Lunars, but... I also feel like Lunars are... So, I wouldn't say all of them, but I think a lot of them are poorly designed. Just from a balance perspective. Actually, I wouldn't even say that. I would say... they're fine. The Bazaar is fucking crazy, though. And is unbalanced as hell. I think my problem with Lunars more lies with the Bazaar. Because it's fine if they're strong. It's just like when you can get it stage 2 in every fucking run. That's when it becomes a little bit much for me. You can't expect players to intentionally handicap themselves. Yeah, but I feel like Eclipse is that's like a challenge game mode. I feel like that's different. And a lot of people, myself included, got through Eclipse by abusing Lunars. Why'd you pick up Brutal Crown's Rex? It was a bad idea. Look at that. All my money is gone. Yeah, okay. This was a huge mistake. We just gotta use our M1, I guess. That's fine. It's I intentionally handicapped myself. That's what I did. True, I just thought it was funny. Oh, yeah, well, it wasn't funny, and you should be ashamed of yourself, good sir. Shut the hell up and enjoy the goddamn stream. Some people, man. No respect for their elders. Okay. Ugh. Why did I do this? Some crits. Something there. Roll of pennies aren't a thing either, so I can't farm. Oh, this is brutal. No, stop. Stop, stop, stop. They took it all. Okay, it's already gone. Might as well. I'm never picking this item up ever again. Oh, no. I tried to cancel out of it. I just did something 10 times worse. Take the lunar coin. Nice. I'm hoping cleansing pools are a thing. I don't know if I'll find one. I don't think they are a thing. I wouldn't be able to find one until stage 4, I don't think. Oh no. It's okay. We are getting some benefit from it. I just, like, I can't go as crazy as I would like to. At least I can use my shift and do the self-damage one there. Old grandpa playing old version? Absolutely. We gotta. This is the version I had in my youth. Back in 1876. We didn't have any of those fancy whatchamacallits you have in the 21st century. We didn't have any sail stars. We didn't even have any, fucking shurikens. We just had, white guillotines and whatever the fuck this leeching seed texture is. Ah, dude, I keep using it. I need to stop. I just need to stop. Okay, there we go. If I hit a blood shrine, is that gonna take more from me than give me? Wait, I want to run an experiment here. If I hit you, wow, it literally, it just takes money from you. That's amazing. I lost $30. Okay. I kind of want to get bans if I can. Let's see, where were the buttons? Not the easy spot. Come on. And I think I have a low proc coefficient too, so the chance of me getting money is a lot lower as well. Okay. No, 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 no. Ah, shit. I just want to open this chest so I can start actually killing them. I'm so close to being able to open it. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, okay, good. Good, good, good. Wasn't even worth it. Yikes. It's like watching Sisyphus. And we haven't even started pot rolling. This is a horrible, though. This is a horrible synergy. I love it. Okay, if I do teleporter, I'm absolutely not gonna have enough for anything ever. Dude, fuck the Brittle Crown. I can't do anything. Whatever, I'm just gonna hit it. If I die, and I move on to the next version. Okay, it's all gone now. I'm just gonna go crazy. Doesn't matter. No. You don't get to do that. We have a button here. Maybe I can take out some of the ads without hurting myself. I don't know though. I'm not optimistic. Yeah, this is going horribly. I wish I had some gas or something. I just have to individually target everybody. Ugh. Great. Stop. Stop. Oh, minus 100. Please, just leave me alone. Leave Grandpa alone. I'm tired of it. You need to die. Stop. Wisps. They're taking everything. They're taking my whole pension. I just got it. This is all I have for the rest of the month. Please. My grandson's birthday is this month. You can't take it all. Fuck, dude. What am I gonna do? Fucking taking everything from me. This is what it's like dealing with health insurance companies. I just realized. Oh, you were hit by a blazing brass contraption, a BBC. Well, you know, we actually don't cover that, so you're just gonna lose all of your money. Brittle Crown just expedites the process, if you really think about it. Okay. Let's leave. I can't buy shit. God. It's fine. I am wrecked, so I can survive for a while, but I think I can make it through. Oh, wow. Great spawn. Real winner there. Okay, I'm getting some money. Oh, bands. Oh, I guess I could have gotten bands. I probably should have, but I didn't. They're not gonna be as good here. Oh, and the bleed. I was just gonna take everything. Because they're like a proc chance, not a cooldown in these older versions. You didn't see earlier. I feel a small amount of victory every time I open the chest. I should have gotten the attack speed. It would actually generate more money too. Because it's based off of hits. So I probably would have been better off. Although, it's hard to go wrong with movement. I should use my shift more too. Stun stuff that's about to hit me. Normally I don't worry about it because it doesn't really matter that much. But I actually can't get hit. This is like a good replacement for Eclipse, I guess. And this is a good challenge mode. Okay, perfect. And then we can do that. Only at $5. Ugh. Can I push guys off or something? Grab it. Okay, good. Just try to get to the chest as soon as I have enough money. How do I... If I accidentally press M2, there's no way to get out of it. I can hit the scam blood shrine. You tried. You tried to deny me that chest. Like, if I get hit by a beetle, it just goes back down to 0. I think it's proportional to the amount of damage you take. Not great, though. Okay. Gotta get to a chest. No, 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 no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'm right here. I'm right here. Okay, I almost have enough for another one, though. Okay, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just die. I just need to clear some of these guys out. Okay. Generated some gold there. Which version is this? This is Heals 2.0. This came out 2019. I think it was sometime in September 2019, if I recall correctly. Oh, here we go. Oh, I don't have enough. I will, though. Very shortly. If I don't get hit. No, you fuck. You don't do that. We don't do that. Okay, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Doesn't even matter now. Doesn't even matter. You can take everything. I got what I needed. It's actually not too bad. Like, I am generating money fairly quickly. Don't want to do TP yet, though. Doing TP basically guarantees I'm not going to be able to open anything else. Oh. Just hearing this version aged me like 30 more years. Dude, it's like 6 years old. It was very fun though, like, because I was doing research for my video and I tried to find like the earliest documented footage of this game. And I didn't realize how long this game was in development, but it is most likely that development started in 2016. It was in development for a while before the early access versions came out. Does it make you loop? It does, and it's after stage 4. Sky Meadow is not a thing yet. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, it just took some getting used to with the Burrow Crown, but... yeah. Okay, I just fuck my health or my money. Doesn't matter. Just go crazy. Should have saved that capacitor a little bit longer. Now he's gonna start sucking. Damn. There were a lot of beetles, so if I can get them to come up here, I can get a pretty good gas chain. It's gonna take them a bit, though. They'll probably be dead by the time it comes up, or I'll be dead. Wow, I always forget how big the teleporter is in Monsoon. I'm so used to E8. I have some money generated, but I feel like I'm not gonna keep it, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that. You're probably gonna do your sucky thing soon, aren't you? Let's get some gas going. There we go. There we go. Stop. Ugh, he's siphoning money out of me. Nice. What do we got? Bandolier. Okay. Kind of whatever. Okay. I'm just gonna go. Ah. Seeing the old Hopu Games logo is pretty cool. Yeah. The old one looks so derpy. That's a word I haven't heard in like a decade. Remember when derp was all the rage? There was definitely a derp era on the internet. Everyone was saying that. It was like the coolest shit to be derpy. One in the chat if you're forever derpy. Two if I should shut the hell up and enjoy the stream. I thought about doing merch. I had a really stupid idea for a shirt that said, shut the hell up and enjoy the shirt. Should I do that? That's a really stupid. It's like so low effort. I want to do that, but I've had a few ideas. Okay. This stage is just gonna rob me, I can already tell. We got 2 bosses on the map. I should maybe just take them out, because they're gonna be a perpetual issue going forward. Oh, also, Sirens is a thing in this update. We're kind of getting lucky with the new stages. I would buy it, I would buy it, I wouldn't buy it. Okay. At least there's one sensible person here. I probably wouldn't buy that. I might. I'd buy some stupid shit. I recently bought a Jimmy Carter cardboard cutout because I felt like the monkey was getting a little old. Rest in peace, by the way. Secret Service really let that man down. They were supposed to protect and serve. Where were they when Jimmy Carter died? When he was gunned down in the streets? Where were they? Unbelievable. Rest in peace, my homie Jimmy Carter. Fuck the Secret Service, man. Should have protected him. You trapped his soul in a cardboard cutout and that's why he died? No, it was a failure of the Secret Service. I'm telling you. The narrative you have been fed by the mainstream media, he was not that old, okay? 100 is the new 20. Alright? And you can believe me because I'm 11-7. And I feel like I'm as young as when I was 22. That's crazy. You just gotta take care of the knees. It's all in the knees, I'm telling you. Always lift with the back. You gotta protect them knees. Okay. I'm just gonna, I think, start this, because if I get through this teleporter, I'm just gonna move on to the next one. Which would be Hidden Realms, I believe. We might do Void Fields in that one. Ugh. No. I hate that. Do we do ally worship unit? Oh, we can... I haven't done it in so long, but there's a setup for Rex where you can, like, kill him instantly if you, like, position your R right. I completely forget the timing on it, though. It's been years since I've done that one. I'm rusty. You could try it, though. Oh, yeah, and then I could... AWU skips is probably a thing, too. I could maybe try it with an egg. Because I think there was one, right? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's because somebody said egg in the chat, and I'm now getting mixed up, and I'm gaslighting myself. That's possible, too. Okay. Do that. I just need to get a good gas chain going here. And there we go. No ignition tanks yet, so the gas is kind of lame by now. Wow, like, in Monsoon, I can really just kind of fuck around. If this was Eclipse, I would be so dead right now. That's also Rex, and I just have kind of unlimited health. Trying to hit the Vagrants. It's not working out great. We can practice the AWU thing with these guys, I guess. Let's see. Is that gonna work? If you, like, hit the other side of where AWU spawns... Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, okay. We're fine. Give you plenty of warning. Ugh. I am struggling, though. Maybe it's because I took this brittle crown. Surely not. Surely not. It's the game's fault, not mine. Actually, that ukulele would probably be fine to take. Not that it matters at this point. Uh-oh. There we go. I take them both out with that? What do we got? Ugh, Bandolier. Gross. I would be fucked if I was actually looping here, but since I'm ending after this next stage, I think I'll be okay. Brittle Crown helped this run. Yeah. It was only a boon. I'm a pro. What can I tell you? Stop. Chill. Chill, chill, chill. I want to try the... Okay, yeah, we did get an egg. We did get an egg. I could try skipping. I feel like I'm better off doing the Rex tech, though. Before I do this, though, I want to try grabbing this uke, because I don't think I'll have another opportunity. No, 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 no. Oh, my God, you fuck. I wouldn't have had enough anyway. It's fine. Don't die. Don't get hit by that guy. Okay. Is Rex your favorite survivor? No. I don't have a favorite, but I will say it is not Rex. I can tell you the one. It is not. It is certainly not Rex, and it is certainly not Chef. I think overall, though, I do prefer Rex to Chef. Actually, by quite a bit. He's not my favorite, though. He's okay. I think he's a lot more fun in Monsoon, just because you can actually utilize his damage kit more. In Eclipse, it's just... He's very nerfed. So I'm sure that changes my opinion. Okay. Oh, I got that guy. That wasn't what I was going for. Okay, there we go. We got him a little bit. Can I get him again? Yeah, hell yeah. Yes! Beautiful. What do we got? Nukahana? Fuck you. After all of that, I got a Nukahana. Can I do it to you? That was actually really easy. I even got a Solus there. Okay. Well, this was fun. I think probably gonna move on to the next version though. We got through the loop. Perfect. Okay. Check out the logbook. What do we got? Still a lot under construction. You can see it's getting filled out more. Alright, let's load up the next version. Is there anything weird in this version that I skipped over? Probably, but that's okay. We'll cover it in the video. Alright, so we are now going into Hidden Realms. This was the update that added Acrid. This was December 17th, 2019. There we go. We got the construction golem. We got the purple background. Gotta love it. Ooh, and you can see if you go into the settings here, you got a little scav. Beautiful. Turn the music down. Perfect. Okay, Acrid was new to this update. Void Fields was new as well, and Void Fields had a lot of changes. Who should we play as? We could try NG. Oh, we got that one now. I love that they still don't have the Engineer Mastery skin. They got the new Survivor comes with it. Engineer still under construction. Wonder why it took so long. Probably just didn't find one they liked, I guess. Is Rex... They changed his alt... I liked the one on the previous version so much better, honestly. I feel like this one's uglier. One in the chat if you like the old version, two if you like this version better. We could go Huntress, I guess. I don't think double rebar is a thing yet. I think we have to wait till artifacts for that. Let's try Acrid. This was the very first Acrid. We're always on Roost. Every single time. Okay. How does Acrid feel? Cooldowns are all the same. I think this is just Acrid. Okay. Let's try multi, maybe. I want to show survivors off that are different. So who should we go with? We already showed off Mander. NG, maybe? I feel like NG is probably the same, though. Well. Yeah, let's try NG. Let's see how that goes. 2. When did they add Siphon Forest? Oh, not for a while. That was DLC 1. So, about 2.5 years after this update. Now, I know in the initial, like, early access version, you actually had 10 mines to start out with, which was just insane. Okay, immediately go for gas. We got planes, finally. How you doing, Wade? What up? Good to see you again. Alright, what do we got back there? Couple things. It's crazy how there were 5 stage 1s now. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I don't think we need that many. And also, apparently, I don't know if it's still this way after all of the patches. I think it is, though. The spawn rate for the maps got fucked up. So, like, it's... getting Siphon Forest is less common than getting Roost or Plains. I think because, like, the weighting of the variants is the same for both of them. So you have, like, twice the chance to get Plains and Roost. And it was not that way prior to Seekers. Just too many stage 1s, especially, like, for speedruns. Usually you want Roost, and it's just so reset heavy now. Can't believe they added pests to RPD. I can't believe they didn't add anything to Siphon Forest. Or not Siphon Forest. Fuck, what's it called? Oh my god, we just played it. The update. Scorched Acres. They didn't add anything to that map until Seekers the Storm. It was the same from release until Seekers. Like, literally, the same enemy pool, same stage. Didn't change at all. Fucking crazy. I guess unless you count the void barnacles if there's a void seed, but come on, that doesn't really count because that's on every map. Is the old patch where the flame damage was the second coming of hell? I know they did change fire with Survivors of the Void. It still seems pretty good here though. They did change the ignite effects. I know that, and like the ignite effect from Gasoline is different from the Artificer one. Seems like it's working pretty much the same though. I think they had to change it when they added Ignition Tank. Or was it? I honestly, I can't remember. It's been so long. It might have been like the fire aspect is different than RD's M1. Maybe those were the same. I don't know. There was something funky that happened with fire at some point though, when they changed it. I had 2 TC-80 spawn in one of my runs yesterday. I didn't think that was possible. Oh, it's definitely possible. You can hear Race bitch about it in like all of his videos. My director. It's the TC drone is worth fucking 3.2 chests on average. I'm losing loot. That's my impression of Race. Right, Raymond Daniels. Yeah, that's right. Disputed is right. He's my favorite grandpa. I think he would appreciate that. Oh my god, I was at the dentist the other day, and they like it's just like regular ass dentist office music, but like it was like Justin Timberlake, Taylor Swift, and then they played this fucking 2 Steps from Hell song that Race always fights Mithrix with, and it fucking took me out of it so hard. It was Mithrix boss fight music, in the dentist office, and I just fucking had a Vietnam flashback. I was suddenly in the Mintrix arena again, facing him down. I went to the dentist, yeah. Like my boy David. Shout out David, the dentist. My grandson showed me that video. I showed it to all my friends and family, and I shared it on Facebook. Is NG Bubble Shield impenetrable in this version? I don't think so. I think it's always been shit. I mean, that's pretty impenetrable if you really think about it. Actually, it is pretty effective. It's just if they come inside of the Bubble Shield, it stops being effective. It has some uses, though. What's your favorite dentist thing? I actually had a horrible experience when I went. So a lady comes out and she like starts. Oh my god. So I guess what happened is it was a hygienist assistant, but she didn't fucking tell me that, and I feel like she must have been new. No. Okay. I don't know if you guys heard my dentist rant or not, but my stream crashed in the middle of that. I was an impassioned dentist story, and it ruined it. It's the damn assistant, dude. Fucking DDoSing me in the middle of my stream. Yeah, but essentially, so this assistant tried to x-ray me like 8 or 9 times. She kept like putting it too close to the front of my mouth. Kept stabbing me basically with this x-ray machine. A technician had to come in, look at the software, said it was working fine. And then we do 8 or 9 x-rays. Took like 15 minutes to do the x-rays. It was insane. And then she starts brushing my teeth for a couple seconds, which I guess they're allowed to do. And then the actual hygienist comes in and is like, oh, that was my assistant. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. And then she looks at my teeth and she's like, oh, she didn't really brush him, did she? And it takes like 10 times longer to do it, and is way more thorough. Dude, I wish I had the dentist from that fucking crazy Christmas Rudolph movie. You guys know what I'm talking about? With the fucking elf that wants to become a dentist. That lives in my head rent-free every day. I always think about that and how random that was. Well, I've always wanted to be a dentist. It's like the least Christmassy thing. Like, I love that movie. Explode that woman? Yeah, I'm gonna proc a sticky bomb on her next time I see her. And I'm just gonna say, this is my assistant. Don't mind this. Everyone's gotta have assistants. I wish I had interns I could just bully. I need to get some interns. Some unpaid interns. That's what I need. I think that's what everyone needs at the end of the day. I think a lot of problems in this world would be solved if everybody had interns. Even the interns. Give them interns. I don't know what I'd have an intern do. Your grandchildren? Isn't that your editor? I guess. I feel like it's demeaning, though. I don't want to... If it's an actual person, I don't want to call them an intern. I feel like intern has the implication that they're not being paid, or they're being paid very little, right? I could definitely get some grandchildren to fill that role, though. You're right. I could boil them in a big witch's cauldron. One in the chat if you've ever boiled your grandchildren in a big witch's cauldron. Just by show of hands here. Okay, I've been here for 11 minutes, ranting and raving. I'm gonna leave the stage now. I think that is the wisest thing for me. Oh, I should have got them. Whatever. Oh, we can get bans here. Perfect. We got NG to thank. When I was finishing college, I worked a school job. We had 50 to 700 volunteers working for us. They were basically interns. My coworkers mentioned they were being paid. The interns got upset. Oh no. I mean, rightfully so. Interning sucks. I think. I've never been an intern. I want to be, though. It builds character. You notice how people always say that? And when they're like... When people are getting abused, they're like, oh, it just builds character. Don't worry about it. It's healthy for a boy of your age. And you know what? They're right. They're absolutely right. It does build character. And smoking does make you look cool. That's true. It's just true. It's just true. Will you play Returns? I probably will again eventually. I don't know. The Returns is just in such a sad state right now. Part of the problem is we never got official mod support for Returns. I think there are some mods, and I can maybe figure out how to do it. There was a mod... I think that added a bunch of Risk of Rain 2 survivors into Returns, and I thought that would be cool to check out. But Returns is a game that I don't think we'll ever see updated ever again, purely because both the publisher and developer no longer exist now. So, like, the problem Hopu had is when they were trying to get the mod support out is I think they had it finished. But they couldn't contact the publisher because Gearbox Publishing wasn't a thing after 2023. And then Hopu isn't a thing now because they're working for Valve. So, sad. Sad, sad, sad. I love Returns, though. That was a really cool 3 weeks. People stop watching. No. Oh. Okay. I guess I got there in time. I guess I'll grab some more gas. But I just wish we got official mod support before they left. They promised it. Never happened. And I don't think there is really a strong enough community there for that game where people would, like, really want to go through the effort of making mods for it. I mean, there's a few, but I feel like it's definitely a much smaller community than Risk of Rain 2. Okay. We'll be able to get bans here. NG is so OP. Always has been, always will be. That is always constant. I think Returns is on R2 Mod, man. Ooh, okay. I will check that out then. That's pretty cool, if true. Has someone who started with Risk of Rain 1? Risk of Rain 2 is so much more popular. Oh yeah, okay, so I was actually, for this video I'm working on, I did some research into that. Oh, I forgot, these guys are awful. No, they slow you. Oh god, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so If you guys didn't know, the peak players for Risk of Rain 1 was 5,000. The peak players for Deadbolt was like less than 500. It was like 475 or something. The peak players on day 1 for Risk of Rain 2, just when the early access launched, not even when the game came out, was about 70,000 players instantly on day 1. How that happened, I don't fucking know. I have no idea why it was so popular. But it was. There was so much hype for the game. Okay. There we go. Utilize the bubble shield. Ah. I can't stop. They proc bands inside the thing even though I wasn't in there? How did they do that? I mean, it was probably the whole forwarding fiasco with one. That's true. Multiplayer was a lot harder in the first game. Had a 4-player pack for early access that was super cheap. I mean, okay, that accounts for some of it, but it's just like, it's such a dramatic increase. Especially after Deadbolt, which was, as much as I think that game is cool, it was, commercially, it was a huge flop. It sold, I think, 1 million copies within the first month. That's crazy, dog. But yeah, multiplayer was a huge issue on Risk of Rain 1. You had to do like the old Minecraft server shit, where you had to port forward and have people connect to your IP. I don't understand how Minecraft still has that. I guess actually I do, because they want you to buy their realms or whatever. So they really aren't incentivized to change that, but God. I think the Bedrock version is easier to connect with your friends, right? But Java, I think, as far as I remember last time I played it, it was still a pain in the ass. I've thought about doing a Minecraft server for the community. I think that could be really fun. I'm just worried about moderation, to be honest. I feel like I wouldn't know how to moderate, and I think people would go fucking crazy. But maybe we could just do an anarchy server. Maybe that's better, and just say no moderation whatsoever. That's probably not the solution. The newest anarchy server in Minecraft. Ugh. Stop. Why? What the fuck? Why are you blazing? I guess I am 20 minutes. That makes sense. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I gotta hurry up. I've just been ranting and raving this whole run. I'm talking about dentists. I'm talking about Risk of Rain Returns. And dentists. I gotta focus up. This always happens like 2 hours into a stream. It gets this way. Start getting batty. Okay, there we go. Okay, it seems like bans are scaled off of the attack that procs it at least. Because it seemed like I did a lot there with the mine. They're in the bubble shield. It's protecting them. The fuck? Wait, has this indication of where they're gonna slam down always been a thing? It's very clear in this version where you're gonna get hit. I feel like they removed that at some point. Am I crazy? That hasn't been a... That's not a thing now, is it? They definitely removed that little hitbox bubble with the beetle guards. What version is this right now? This is Hidden Realms. This is the 3rd content update and the 4th version of the game. We've gone through all the other updates so far, minus patches. I'm playing on the last patch of this version, I guess. I don't really consider patches to be different versions of the game, I guess. Only exception maybe being meteors, because it changed void fields. I guess there were a couple survivors patches that changed void fields. How am I gonna handle that? I don't know. Should get some Minecraft server interns. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would be down for that. I remember Dan had a server back in the day, and I remember being like, oh man, I'm gonna fight the Ender Dragon, and I spent like the first day trying to like gather shit, and then some fucking kids came in and beat it in like 30 minutes. And it made me really sad. I'm not very good at Minecraft. That side of my brain just does not exist. I can build like a little dirt hut or a hole. That's usually my specialty. Function over form. How I play Minecraft. To be fair though, Minecraft doesn't really like... I feel like Terraria is a lot better at making you go out and build shit. With Minecraft, you really can just play it just pure functionality wise. You can make everything look like shit and have it function. I never beat the Ender Dragon. I don't think I have either, like in a legit way. I was excited to in the Raydan's Minecraft server. Probably some fucking Dream viewers came in and beat me to it. They were probably cheating, like their hero Dream. I know nothing about that situation. I should shut up. I just see he gets bullied on Twitter a lot. The Minecraft community, I feel like, is kind of a... To me, it's like a zoo exhibit. Like, sometimes I'll look through the bars and I'll see what's happening. I'm like, ah, that's stupid. And then I'll move on with my day. Ooh. Rion or... My turrets can't benefit from the crit, Brianna's. If it was new bands, I would definitely go Prion. Prion's probably better. Kind of tough, though. I always build shoeboxes instead of actual houses in Terraria. I guess you can do that. I just feel like Terraria, as a survival game, is so much better designed than Minecraft. I feel like Minecraft is great from a creative standpoint. You can build fucking whatever. I think that's really cool. But just like from a gameplay standpoint, I think it's kind of lame. I feel like Terraria does a much better job of incentivizing you to go out and explore. I feel like, especially since they made villagers like extremely OP, like all you need to do in Minecraft now is find a village, and you're basically set for the rest of the game. I think that's kind of stupid. I feel like the boss fight quests. I don't know about the new ones, like the warden or the pillager shit. A little after my time, but like at least the Ender Dragon and the Wither. Those are awful quests, especially the Wither, where you have to just go and farm skulls for forever. But even like the Ender Dragon quest, I feel like is super underdeveloped. And doesn't really make a lot of sense why you're doing the things you're doing. You find like you go to a village, like get diamonds instantly. Terraria, you have to like work your way up. Generally. It's kind of that way in Minecraft, but there's ways around it. Open the lunar pod, it might be a brittle crown. True. I just been ignoring him. I have programmed my brain to just not see lunar pods, I'll be honest. So many hours in Eclipse has jaded me. Okay. What do we got? Predatory? That's not bad. Come on. Please. Oh. Break my heart. Minecraft is worse because it doesn't have weed music. Okay. That's where I would have to I think Minecraft music is fucking phenomenal. I love C418. Favorite thing about Minecraft, honestly. He's one of my favorite artists. If you haven't, I mention this, I think, in every stream. If you haven't listened to C418's other music, you definitely should. I highly recommend the album 1. I use a lot of songs from the soundtrack. He does other shit that isn't Minecraft, and it's extremely good. Progression in Terraria is so much more satisfying. It really is. Like, Terraria is such a masterclass in how to do progression. Because there's like a point in Minecraft where it's like, okay, you have a sword, you have an axe, you have a bow. Like, that's kind of it. I guess you like, if you want to get into like crazy shit, you can do like end crystal PvP. That I think is really cool. But I don't know. Like, there's just so much more, like, diverse things in Terraria. Like, even towards the end of the game, like, you're still finding new shit, and you're constantly upgrading your stuff. And I feel like that only happens a few times in Minecraft. Where you have, like, one sword, and you're like, okay, this is the sword I have for the rest of the game. That being said, obviously, I haven't played for a while. So like the Nether update, I heard that was really good. I haven't really played with that too much. I know of it. And I know there was a controversy with Dream scamming the piglins or something. But outside of that, I don't know too much. I think what's the last last version I like actually played was I think like 1.7 or 1.8. So it's been a minute. It's definitely been a minute. And maybe the game's better now. It probably is. My one complaint about Terraria's progression is the lack of post-game. Moonlord drops a cool meme sword, but I can't really use it. I guess, but I feel like... I don't know. I feel like there's just so much content in Terraria. I forgive it for not really having much of a post-game. Because the way... Like, I feel like hard mode is already kind of post-game, in a way. It's, like, so big that it doesn't really count, but, like... I remember the first time I beat the Wall of Flesh, I was like, okay, I'm done with the game now. I beat it. And then I was like, oh shit, there's a whole second half, more like second 2/3 of the game that I just haven't even touched yet. That was one of the coolest moments in gaming for me. The realization that there was more shit to do. Yeah, and then Calamity mod. I've heard that's very good as well. But if we get into modded stuff, Minecraft definitely wins. No question. That is, I think, the best thing about Minecraft is the mods. There's so much. There's so many mods. My boy Host made some Minecraft mods back in the day. The rare ore mod. Shout out. You playing mod Minecraft, watching the stream? Yeah, it's so good. I need to play another modded pack. The last one I played was Scorched Acres. That's a phenomenal Minecraft mod pack. If you want progression, that's a mod pack that does it really well. To a certain point. It gets a little tedious towards the end, but in general, Scorched Acres, it completely upends Minecraft. So like when you spawn in, you can't even punch a tree. Like you have to like gather twigs and flint to make like a flint axe to do it. You can't make a crafting table until for like the first 5 hours. Like just all of the systems are completely overhauled. Love that pack so much. Feels like a completely different game. It gets very into the engineering mods later on though, and if you don't like that stuff, you probably will not enjoy the pack. Sounds like the industrial overhaul mod in Space Engineers, just very slower to get started. Yeah, like the idea of the pack is that like you progress through the Stone Age, like through all of the ages of humanity until you get to computers and shit, and it takes a very long time to do it. It took me like probably a month real world time to get through that mod pack. It is very much a you're in it for the long haul type thing. Okay. What am I gonna do? Let's just farm up. I just been kind of running around. I haven't been doing much. Actually, yeah, barrel stuffing probably isn't good to do in this version since it's proc chance on bans. I would actually benefit from standing as far back as possible, so I can get as many tendrils as possible. Oh no, it just whizzed past him. Shit. You can't hit me in here, right? Right? I'm safe? Yeah, I'm safe. Oh no, the bubble went away. Shit. Ah, my turrets. I should have expected that. Okay. What version? This is Hidden Realms. Oh shit, I didn't Void Fields. Damn it. I wanted to check that out. It's okay. Maybe we can in Artifacts 2.0. Should be relatively the same. And then after Artifacts, I'll probably call it a night. I might do another stream and play like 1.0 Anniversary, Survivors and all that. I want to play the 1.0 version of Survivors with all the bugs. That would probably be a, a fun experience. I remember Momentum was fucked for a while. The guaranteed legendary out of the lockboxes. If anyone remembers that. And the crazy fucking burns that would last 3 hours long. Love those. What is this? Look at this bird. What is my guy doing? Hello? Sir, are you okay? He can't fly. He can't fly, dude. That's so sad. He had a defect. Oh my goodness. Alright. Also, the grandparents and survivors were crazy too. Well, not really, because they're very similar to what they were today, minus like the burn issues. But prior to Survivors of the Void, grandparents were such pushovers. You could just stay in the fire area like the whole time, and it wouldn't even matter. And then I think everybody had the experience on launch where they just got fucked by a grandparent, so they're used to them not doing anything. Wow, that razor wire was crazy. They nerf razor wire at some point? Has it always been this good? What was that? How did that die so quick? It must have been a band proc of something, I guess. Did Hidden Realms have base Solus control? I think it did. I think Skills Point 2.0 did. It was added at the same time as Ali Worship Unit, so probably came out with Sirens. Actually, yeah, we fought them in the last run, so they absolutely did. No Sky Meadow yet in this. No artifacts. No Mithrix, obviously. We're about to loop here. Stage 4. I think the next update changes the UI a little bit too. Makes it a little bit nicer. That was the first update I played. Was artifacts. That was a fun time. Probably powerful because you're used to E8. I mean, E8 wouldn't really affect it. Other than, I guess, the fact that you have less healing. And you can't utilize it as much, but I don't think there's a damage reduction at all. Should be the same. Alright, there's that adaptive chest. I don't even know why I'm looting. I think I'm probably going to move on to the next version when I'm done here. Kind of just doing this out of habit. Is there anything on loop that I want to see? I guess there's the tier 2 elites, but like, who cares? When was Sky Meadows added? No, it's in the next one. It's Skills 2.0, I believe. Or not Skills 2.0, Artifacts 2.0. Alright, there we go. Play Chef, that can't happen for a long time. Not in the game. But, he almost was, actually. So, a little bit of history. When the Artifacts 2.0 update came out, which we're going to play in just a second, they notably did not add a new survivor in this update. It was the only early access content update that did not include a new survivor, but it did include a survivor poll. And people would get to vote on what they wanted the next survivor to be. And it was all of the survivors not included from the first game, and a mystery survivor. So it was like, I think it was Chef, Enforcer, Miner, Sniper, Bandit, and one other, I forget. Oh, Handy. Or a mystery survivor, and the community chose the mystery survivor, and that ended up being Captain. So there was a reality where we could have had Enforcer, actually. I'm glad we do not live in that quantum universe. When was Heretic added? I think that was Anniversary. So that was post 1.0. Yeah, that was pre Survivors of the Void. Yeah, okay. Made the thing a little bit smaller here, but this is a lot more like the title screen we know today. It is purple, though. We got the new logbook. They updated a lot of stuff here, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is what I wanted to show you guys. Look at this fucking quail. Look at the quail in the challenge section. It's still like this, by the way, in Survivors of the Void. Where the fuck is his little head thing? Why does he look like that? What's wrong with him? Tell... This drives me crazy. That's not the quail. Not what he looks like. Okay. Who do we play now? We do have slicing ones. Oh yeah, they changed the UI so much. This is what we're used to. We already did Mander. I haven't done multi yet. We could see. Is double rebar a thing yet? Wait, let's see. Somebody said Nailgun had a 1.0 proc coefficient at one point. I feel like that must have been patched by this point. Oh, look at this old-ass rebar puncher. I don't think double rebar was a thing yet. Because, yeah, it happens after the shot. You have to wait. Yeah, this definitely feels... Like, game feel alone, I can immediately tell. I think they updated, like, the Unity version or something here. But this just feels a lot more normal already. The lighting looks normal. There's no, like, weird block golems. Do you have to hold down the button for rebar? No, you don't. I have been, though. Yeah, it definitely would not work. That's okay, though. We got some gas already. I should check out Void Fields this run. The old OG Void Fields that has been changed probably no less than 5 times throughout the course of this game. So that's fun. Give me that. How's your neighbor? Thank you for asking. Still dead. Unfortunately. But he is in my thoughts and in my prayers. If you're asking about Rodney. Yeah. You guys didn't know. Long time ago, as just like a one-off bit in a video, I was like, subscribe for my neighbor Rodney. And he would be proud of you. And it was just like, it was a bit, I didn't even realize I had a neighbor named Rodney, but I guess I did. And about 2 weeks after I made that video, he died horrifically in a car crash. So, oh, that still trips me out. He was also like the uncle of one of my childhood friends, and I ran into his mom and Rodney's sister at breakfast like the same day. I don't know what the chances of that are, but fucking wild, dude. You tried planting a seed of life into Rodney? I shouldn't laugh. A man died. A wonderful man, from what I understand. Rest in peace, Rodney. Murdered by the CIA. That's not true. I don't know why I said that. Don't come after me, CIA. They did kill JFK though, 100%. I'm a firm believer. It was either that or a suicide. Maybe the JFK assassination was a suicide. I don't know. One in the chat if you think it was a suicide. Am I getting in trouble for saying that? I might. Shit, I don't fucking know. There was a point in time. This bothers me so much. YouTube sometimes just makes no sense with its moderation policies. During 2020, you were not allowed to say the words COVID-19 on YouTube. The fuck? Why? That's ridiculous. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. So there's a fucking virus affecting everybody, literally everybody in the world, and we're not allowed to talk about it? Okay. Okay, YouTube. Sure. That makes sense. Whatever. Let me let you get that cursed ass emote out of here. I don't want to see that in my chat room ever again. Shut the hell up. Enjoy the goddamn stream. Oh, this is a banger. I think Recycler was the thing in this version too, so I can start looking out for that. Da-da-da. That emote never leaves. I hate it so much. That is the laziest fucking... Alright, here's my idea for an emote. It's going to be the YouTube logo, but we're going to put a shitty, uneven MS Paint roof on it. And that's going to make people stay home and abide by the quarantines. We're making a difference, guys. Somebody got paid for that. I just want you guys to know. Why is it still here? It should not be here. Get rid of it. I made that emote? Well, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean any of it. I didn't realize. I didn't realize who I was dealing with. I'm so sorry. Jefflin, you shut the hell up. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that filth in my chat room. Yeah, this is probably better. A lot more loot here. No caffeinator in this version. Otherwise, I would consider fireworks. Can you change your channel icon to the YouTube logo? Yeah, I changed my name to YouTube Official. YouTube Creators Official. But I'll draw like a little goatee on it to differentiate it. Like they do. And I'll call it like Stay Walter or something. Based off of my hero, Walter White. They should definitely put me in charge of emotes. I would just give them like Bungus .mp4 type shit. That would be my contribution. Day one working at YouTube. That would be my first executive order working at YouTube. I would start changing all of the emotes. They actually should change them though, because YouTube emotes are horrible. At least for the live streaming part of the site, like... Although Twitch has some pretty bad ones too. Twitch has some like... just like horribly cropped ones for no reason. At least the ones on YouTube are cropped decently well. Like all the ones with like the white outlines and shit. The Thing, that's the best Twitch emote actually. I love that one. Okay, yeah, that's not a bad one, Amelia. There's a few good ones in there. There's a few gems, but I feel like most of them are... Twitch has actual AI generated emotes, by the way. Do they? Oh my god. And like, the official emotes are? Or like, some people do that. Because I remember seeing a streamer, and his emotes were literally Snapchat Bitmojis. And there was one where you had to pay like 10,000 bits, which is like $1,000, to get access to this fucking Bitmoji of this other guy. Like, really? We're doing Bitmojis now? Okay. Bitmojis are not emotes. I'm sorry. I don't even feel comfortable saying the word Bitmoji. It feels wrong. I hate Snapchat though. Snapchat is probably my least favorite social media platform if I had to rank them. I don't... I don't understand what it's for. Other than if people want to send nudes. It seems like that is its only function. I feel like everything else on that app is done better by other apps. I never downloaded TikTok though. It was kind of fun, like... I never had TikTok. Watching people freak out about the ban was kind of entertaining. I still can't download it on my phone. I checked the other day. It's just gone, man. I don't see the point. It deletes everything. Yeah. I like to have the chat logs, personally. I like to prove people wrong. When they try to gaslight me, as they often do, I like to look back at the old chat messages and say, no, on July 7th, you told me you are into poop. And now you're telling me you're not into poop? Okay. Okay, I see how it is. On Snapchat, you can't do that. Do you support the ban? Not really. I don't really have a super strong opinion. I used to not like it just because I had a thing against short form content. And I still kind of do. I feel like it probably is rotting all of our brains. I just don't care as much now. But I feel like the TikTok ban, it wasn't really supposed to be a ban, right? It was, my understanding is the American government wanted to divest the... they wanted to have them like sell their Chinese shares and have it be an American company. So basically what they're saying is like, we're okay with brain rot, but we just want it to be our companies that are rotting your brain. Like that's all the TikTok ban essentially is. I feel like TikTok could have found a way out of it, but they didn't do that, so I don't know. Like, they gave them an ultimatum. They're like, either you divest your shares or we ban the app. And then they didn't do that, so the app's getting banned. All of my short form content is literally just shitposts. I do think, like, it does suck for the creators, I will say. Like, there are a lot of people that make a living on TikTok, and that absolutely sucks that it's gone. But at the same time, I feel like this was coming. Like, it wasn't like we didn't have any warning on this, right? Like, I feel like the smart business move a year ago would have been to try to get people onto another platform. And I feel like that's kind of always the case with TikTok, because like your relevancy is just lasts so much less longer. Like actually 15 minutes of fame. So if you get big on TikTok, the number one thing you should try to do is get them off of TikTok and onto another platform. Because TikTok will just like constantly cycle your algorithm. I bet Disputed was devastated when they took down Marvel Rivals. They did. Fuck. I play that every day. I play that every single day. I'm a big fan. You know what game I have been playing recently, though? That's kind of an old one, but I highly recommend Plague Inc. It's the one where you make a disease and you have to fucking infect everybody. Kind of a casual game, but I've been playing that a lot in my off time. I've been enjoying it very much. They added like a cure mode, I guess, back during COVID, and it was okay. You have to cure the disease. But that's a classic. It's also one of like the only mobile apps that doesn't shove ads down your throat. I appreciate it. I can never do mobile games because I feel like they just fuck you over with ads every single time. Like I feel like most mobile games are exactly the same, where it's like, okay, we're gonna make it just fun enough, and then we're gonna start making you pay for it to be more satisfying. And then that's the business model every single time. And I'm so fucking sick of it. Like, especially if you play actual games. Like, that shit just doesn't work on you. Like, that whole business model is built on one person spending thousands of dollars and everybody else having a horribly shitty experience. That's the idea. Did you give everyone crabs in Plague Inc? I did. That was the first thing I did when I played it. I named the disease crabs. Everyone died. I tried doing a couple speedruns for it. I quickly learned that was a mistake because it is extremely RNG heavy. Mobile games are designed around getting kids to steal their mom's credit card since they don't have actual games to play. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm okay with paying for mobile games. I'm fine with it. And I feel like that used to be a thing more. I much prefer the traditional shit. I will pay $5 to play the game. I'll pay $10 to play the game. Fuck it. Just don't shove ads down my throat, please. Well, that's just how they're all built now. And then they're like, oh, you don't want ads? Pay us $10, but we're still going to make the game not fun. Okay. Do they still update that thing? Kinda. They updated it during COVID, and they had like the Cure DLC. And I think there's some like custom scenarios that are like always coming out, but I wouldn't say it's being updated super consistently. I think there's a new Plague Inc. game coming out this year, and it looks very different. Wow, this crit is going crazy. Look at that. Wow. That's so much damage. How do you avoid getting caught under the researchers in Plague Inc? You just... If you really just focus on infecting everybody and not really worrying about, like, the severity, like, go for the symptoms. And... I mean, it's so hard to say because it's like it's a give and take, and there's like 9 different diseases, and they all work kind of differently. But there's like, I don't know, there's online guide, there's like step-by-step instructions on how to do it, and once you understand like the basic strategy, it becomes a lot easier. There's also like, this is something kind of cool I learned about it. There's like synergies and combos. Like some symptoms will pair together, you know, like create a combo that makes it a lot better. There's not a lot of those, but it reminded me a little bit of Risk of Rain, or just, I guess, roguelikes in general. But I think that game has so much potential. I think, like, if there was a version of that game where you could, like, do custom maps, like, fully, that'd be awesome. It's a very satisfying game. What's the worst game you've ever played? The worst game I've ever played? I played this game on the channel a long ass, like, back in 2020 or 2021 called JFK Reloaded. And, it's an old abandonware game from 2004 where you try to recreate the JFK assassination. And they put a bounty on it at the time if anyone could get a perfect score, and no one was able to because it is a perfect simulation, and no one was able to do it, which just proves my theory that it was a suicide. So no one could get a perfect score. I might have to play it again. That doesn't sound like a real game. Look it up. Look up JFK Reloaded. It's a real thing. I know it sounds like a bit, but it is a real thing. It's extremely real. It's about as real as the event itself, and lives in all of our collective consciousness as a nation. Maybe it's not real, and I just gaslighted myself into thinking it was. I look back at the old stream, and I was just staring at a white screen, like that creepypasta. What was that called? Where the children look at the white screen, and oh my god, nothing was playing. I love old creepypastas. They're so fun to look back on because they're just so, like, unbelievably poorly written and not scary. Like, read Jeff the Killer today. It's amazing. But as a kid, like, those fucking freaked me out. In the 1840s. The creepypastas were around back then. Back then it was actual pasta. They would tell you scary stories. The Rake, Jeff the Killer, and 95. Russian Sleep Experiment. Yes, those are classic. I remember watching, does anybody remember Matthew Santoro? He had a smile that could haunt your worst nightmares, but he would always make videos on creepypastas. Or Rob Dyke. That was his last name. That was actually his last name. I think he changed it to, like, Garvagan or something. Understandably so. But he made some cool shit back in the day. But yeah, that is an unfortunate last name, I would say. I think it got him, like, suppressed in the YouTube algorithm. He literally had to change it. Jeff the Killer is scary. Please stop putting on a brave face. You're right. I just wanted to make you guys think I was cool. I thought of the scariest thing I could think of, and I'm like, that's not scary, just because I wanted you guys to like me. Low key, Five Nights at Freddy's lore keeps me up at night. I know, man. The purple man might come for me. Or the orange man. I did some research since the last Five Nights at Freddy's stream. I watched like 1 million MatPat videos on it. And I think I understand how the game works. I'm not really sure. I think I might be more confused now than I was before I watched his videos. So, I honestly, I don't know. It gets fucking crazy at certain points. They start like putting like killers into microchips and making them into like glitched out rabbit things that hunt you in VR. I have no fucking idea. I think it's dawning on me that I know less about Five Nights at Freddy's now than I did prior to watching his videos. That's how you know it's a good series. When it makes you more confused. Five Nights at Freddy's stream when? We do them every year. It used to be on my birthday, but now we do it on Halloween. Last year we played Five Nights at Freddy's 4. This year I think we're doing... I don't know what the one after that is. I don't think it's Five Nights at Freddy's 5. I think it's called something else. Just watch his first one, it explains everything. I tried to watch the playlist in order, but then I learned that that didn't work. First of all, there's like 500 videos, but then like they start contradicting each other at some point, and you have to start like deciphering what's real and what's not. Like in one, he's like the entire series is a dream, and then in the next one, no, it's not. I guess it's real again. And then half of them are called the final Five Nights at Freddy's video, which is awesome. I love that. It's the last one, guys. But yeah, I felt like I've been playing those games for... That was my 4th year playing them. I felt like I needed to research up. Have you tried the Poppy mod? I don't know what that is. Somebody asked that earlier, and I didn't respond because I had no earthly idea. Is it like Poppy Playtime? Isn't that another horror game that kids like? There's a weird like fascination, I feel like, with kids and horror games. I feel like that is the primary demographic for horror games. Am I wrong? Am I totally off base for thinking that? Like, I feel like PewDiePie... Oh, God. Definitely benefited from specifically that back in the day. His, like... I love PewDiePie, and I think his new style of content is amazing, but, like... Watching his Amnesia videos from back in the day is pretty rough. But that's what made him famous. I binged the Five Nights at Freddy's series when I was 14. Nice, dude. I did when I was 89. My mother works as an assistant teacher, and she occasionally asks me about random mascot horror stuff. That makes sense. That makes sense. I've always had that suspicion. I feel like adult horror is true crime. Or like horror movies. Usually. That's such a sweeping statement. I don't want to say that for everything, but I just feel like generally with horror games it's kids. I feel like Poppy playtime is absolutely kids though. You should make a Risk of Rain 2 creepypasta via an innovator. True. Braydance hasn't done that. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh, analog horror is just weird faces and not any horrifying concepts in of itself. Yeah, I had an analog horror phase. Local 58 was pretty cool. I watched like a bunch of Nexpo videos, but like Petscop I think is cool, but after a certain point, I kind of got sick of it. I feel like for me, analog horror only works a few times, and then the novelty kind of wore off. It's a very cryptic way of telling stories. Not as cryptic as Five Nights at Freddy's, though, because you have to have, like, a fucking PhD in... I don't even fucking know. To understand that game. Has the most confusing lore of any game, but it's, like, hyped up so much. Probably because it is confusing. And I don't even, like... Here is actually probably the actual lore of that game. I feel like the creator didn't know what he was doing, really. He's just like, I'm just going to put a bunch of random shit in, and then they're going to draw conclusions from it. And I'm going to look like a genius when I didn't actually plan any of that out. I feel like that's what happened. I feel like Lost, basically. I think COD Zombies lore is more confusing. Oh my god, that's something I'm very familiar with. I had a big Call of Duty Zombies phase. Yeah, it does get kind of confusing when you have like 4 Richtophens running around. Yeah, that's a fair point. But man, it's some emotional beats though. When fucking Takio died, or one of them died, man, I'd shed a tear. Black Ops 3. I don't know if it was actually great, but I love that game. Scott Cawthon admitted to changing parts of the Five Nights at Freddy's story after Matt Pat correctly theorized it, so that's why it gets messy. Dude, I fucking knew it. That's how it works. You're like, well, I didn't think of that at all, but you know what? You're right. Yes, true. Yeah, shit gets messy fast when you start retconning it, especially if you're telling a story as cryptic as Five Nights at Freddy's and you're telling it through like quotes and shit. You don't have any room for retconning, in my opinion. And if you do retcon, you have to be very clear about what you're retconning. Otherwise, it just gets fucking confusing. Like when the fucking orange guy showed up, but it was actually the purple guy. What the fuck was that? 4 people know what I'm talking about. But the hell? And like one of the last Five Nights at Freddy's game, they just suddenly made the antagonist of the story, they switched him from purple to orange. Oh, look at this old squid pop texture. The orange is supposed to be purple son. I thought the purple guy was supposed to be the purple guy's son. Because he threw up the fucking endoskeleton and became purple. That's actually what happened, right? Like he was actually a purple dude. But the dad wasn't. He was just represented as purple for some reason. I don't know. I'm starting to get upset. Purple is Orange's son? Well, who is the original fucking purple guy, dude? So is it the son that's committing all of the murders in the first 4 games? Study the lore on the stream. We're just gonna have to watch every MatPat Five Nights at Freddy's video on stream, I think. Is what I'm learning. Whatever, man. Am I leaving this in the video? I have no fucking idea. Is this interesting content, me ranting about Five Nights at Freddy's lore? I don't know. Okay. Oh, fuck. I was going to do Void Fields. What is wrong with me? I keep forgetting. This is my last run, too. Oh, no. I just got so impassioned. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Alright. We're gonna do Teleporter and end before Kami loses his mind from editing. So. We'll get that done. Ah, where is it? Five Nights at Freddy's newcomer reacts to Five Nights at Freddy's. I really should have streamed it the first time I watched. I should have. I watched it like 2 weeks ago. I was deathly ill at the time, and I just wanted to put something on. I should have saved it, though. You're absolutely right. That's prime YouTube content. Or, like, maybe Discord content. I don't know if I can do that. If I can just react to somebody else's videos on stream on YouTube. I think I could on Twitch. I don't know. Is that allowed? Am I allowed to just watch YouTube videos? I should know. Alright. Whoa. Careful. You're going in timeout, sir. That's not a cool word to use. No, sir. Okay. This crit is crazy. Oh, am I gonna die? Am I good? I don't think... So... Oh, it looks like it does increase speed. So, the, if you guys didn't know... Oh, no. I'm fine. Let's just regen. Base regen is crazy. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, using Chrysalis and then dashing into enemies, you get a speed boost. Actually deals more damage when you do that. So it's very smart to play around with that on multi. Also, I haven't used Rebar Puncher in, like, years. I should. Look at the old ATG animation. Slightly different. Nice. Okay. Close. Oh, we're good. Nice. Oh, we got the green guillotine. Sad. I think they changed that in the last one. I think that was a Hidden Realms change. Opinion on Lunar Wisp and Clay Templar bullet sound. It sounds more pew pew now. Does it? I haven't noticed. I noticed that commandos sounded a lot different in the first run we did. Ah, where'd you come from, dude? God damn it. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Power mode saved me. When do you think Gearbox will update Guillotine to red? Soon, I'm hoping. I hope they update all of the Seekers of the Storm items to red, actually. They're that good. I do feel like most of the greens could be reds. Maybe with like a few changes. Knockback fin should definitely be a red in its current state. I think it's bugged and it's not supposed to do that much damage, but as a green, that is fucking crazy. Okay. Well, we only had one run die today, and that was the first one, so I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, we were playing on Monsoon, so... Oh, wait. Fuck. We got one more stage. I forgot. It's Sky Meadow. I was getting ready to end. Never mind. There's no Mithrix fight, unfortunately. So this is probably going to be the last stage, actually, but... Oh my god, what are you? Hello? What the fuck is this? That's a parent? Why do they look like this? My goodness. Goodness gracious. That is ugly. Holy shit. Those things have no neck whatsoever. Wow. Sailstar makes no sense green from a bounce perspective. I feel like it's alright. As a green. It's a very good green item, but we have like shipping request form, regen scrap, other items in that tier that are kind of similar. What is this? What is this, like glowing? Huh? What's glowing? What is that? Something's glowing over here. What the hell is happening up there? Am I seeing an apparition? What? It's gone. What did I just witness? Is my copy of Risk of Rain 2 haunted? Oh my god. Uh-oh. I should have looted more last stage. I just kind of instantly left because I thought I was done. I'm gonna struggle here. And I don't even think I can use a grandparent to take him out because the grandparent, first of all, I don't know if grandparents are a thing. Second of all, I don't think they do very much damage in this version. So I'm just gonna have to cope this teleporter, I think. Yeah, I didn't play this run right. I was ranting and raving about Five Nights at Freddy's lore for at least a third of this run. And I'm sure that had some effect on my current loot situation. You'd think I'd get the hang of this by now, but oh my god, what the fuck? What are these? Grandparents came in Survivors of the Void. They definitely did not. It wasn't until Anniversary. That I believe. What the fuck? Okay, that was something they definitely removed at some point. Yeah, magma worms on this map. Gotta love it. I guess that's a thing now. Oh god. Oh wait. This is different. Yeah, look, it's backwards. It's fresh meat. Regenerate health after killing an enemy. So basically Monster Tooth. It looks so wrong. It looks so wrong flipped. But this is how it originally was. I think they flipped it just to draw attention to the fact that something was different. We got the old squid polyp, which I actually kind of prefer. I like the old squid polyp model. I feel like it makes sense because that's what the turrets actually look like. The current one is just some like sea anemone thing. Ugh. Struggling here. Milgun is probably the way to go. Oh, this looks so... Look at the teleporter. It looks so wrong, just the normal teleporter model. Wow. Makes sense. Mithrix wasn't a thing yet. Your only option was to loop. I'm grabbing this. Were wraps a thing by this time? I think they were. I think they were added with this update. Or the last one. I'm not sure. I don't have any, though. Ooh, okay. We got a capacitor. Can that help me? Maybe. I don't have fuel cells or anything. It's the old ATG, not gonna lie. I don't know. I think I prefer the current one. I don't mind this one, though. Oh, the guillotine is gonna help quite substantially here. I wish I had more AoE. I really did take way too long on this run. With the amount of loot I have. Oh, I gotta be careful. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. We're good. We're good. Just do not have damage right now. Okay. Grab that, I guess. Just because it's a thing that'll do more damage. All my progress with that overloading is going to be gone. I think I do have 4 APRs, so my boss damage is going to be okay. My healing isn't great, though. I have 5 stuns? How the hell did that happen? I mean, without scrappers and printers, the game just feels so different. And I feel like the rate at which printers spawn is lower, too. Like, have I seen any printers this run? I probably have. I don't remember them because they weren't good. Yeah, this was pre-bleed change, so not even my daggers are helping me out right now. They barely are. Ah, fuck. Yeah, so bleed doesn't... It's a 15% chance, so it's actually more like having 3 daggers right now. But stacking bleed doesn't refresh the duration, so it's pretty bad. That's the whole reason bleed is good. Oh, look at this. Whoa! Okay, that does help, actually. If I can get more of that, I can abuse the wrap. Or repulsion armor. Okay. We're just gonna try to get through this. Hopefully my my APRs will help here. Okay, Solus units, that's good. Here's what we'll do. We'll go to this, switch, bam. Okay. That's half, basically. And then charging should be okay. I am coping a little bit, but I'm coping as fuck. Aha, that's a risk of rain joke. Okay. We should be fine. I have enough damage to kill the bosses at least. And I just need to get through this stage. Get him. There we go. It's called being a pro. Get used to it. Every time I get cocky, I'm immediately humbled. Do you play with music on or off when you solo? If I'm not streaming, I'll usually have like a show on or something in the background. Not so much recently, but I play this game a surprising amount offline. I probably have more hours offline than I do streaming, which I don't know how many other Risk of Rain 2 creators can say that. Because they use their time more efficiently, probably. But yeah, I do play this game quite a bit in my off time. I even did a run today. Actually, I take that back. I probably have 3 times more time playing this off stream than I do on. Like a significant amount. A lot of it is just race practice. That eats up so much time. Back when I was grinding those out every week. I want to get back into them again, but that's like the biggest thing holding me back is just the amount of practice you gotta do. Maybe if I streamed it would be more fun. Probably would be. Okay. Nice. Okay, Gunner Drone. You got him. Teach him. What do we got? Final. Aw. That was disappointing. Alright. Very nice. I'm sorry. I will spare you, Mr. Parent. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't die there. Okay. We're fine. Alright, that's probably gonna be it for today, but I do want to continue this journey. Was the final early access version, but we have 1.0, we have Anniversary, and Survivors of the Void we still gotta do, and maybe like Devotion. Oh, you know what? We gotta do Seekers 1.0. we gotta figure out how to do that. That was certainly a version of the game that I would love to revisit. Maybe it's too soon. I don't know. Too much trauma. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me tonight. Thank you guys for watching today. I had a fun stream. Yeah. I'll see you guys back here soon for part 2. Hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for being here. Bye, chat. I can't believe you.